I am rinsed my orange cup to get the mayonnaise out of it because we'll need it for the next recipe. And I just rinsed my little strainer out. Now we're going to get ready for easy fruit salad. On hot summer days, this is a great piece to have because it's very light to eat. What's nice about also this recipe is you're not making a giant bowl of it. So one of the first steps that you typically do, and we have talked about this on previous videos, is that you would make your fruit and vegetable spray, and you would spray that on your grapes and have your grapes completely clean before you start using them in the recipe. I did that earlier. If you need to do that, you can. Make sure you get them well rinsed, okay? And when you soak them, make sure you use at least 5 minutes on the soaking. So we've already personally have washed and rinsed the apple and the grapes here for us. We are going to go ahead and jump. I'm sorry, my apologies. We need to go over the recipe. So our first ingredient is peaches. Pineapple, apple. Now the next 3 ingredients are considered optional. So they are chopped, not walnuts, but pecans. You could put walnuts in, yogurt, and marshmallows. Now, yeah, I know it's a secret ingredient and it gives it just a little bit more sweeter taste, but sometimes it's fun to have marshmallows in your salad. All right, so we are going to use 1 4-ounce cup from each of these packages to make this. So would you go ahead and grab the peach cup? All right, here's the different fruit cups. Thank you. All right, that one is a pineapple. Nope, not yet. I want you to grab peach first. There you go. Now, I had an elementary student teach me this trick. You know that there's an air bubble? Let's see, let me get it up close to the camera. But you see the little air bubble up here? And you notice that the air bubble moves around. And if I just opened it like this, I'm going to get juice. Yeah, spilled everywhere, juice everywhere. But if I tilt it slightly so that the air bubble is at the top, and look what happened. No spill. All right, but we got to drain the juice out. So can you put it in there? Yeah. Here you go. Good job. Just drain it. That's okay. That's what it's there for. Just to catch. All right. Now, the next step after we drain the peaches is we put it in the, all right, go. Okay. Now we need to grab the pears. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to tilt it slightly so the air bubble is up at the front. So that we there, and then drain it straight into the strainer. There you go. Let's take the pears and throw them into the bowl next. There you go. Now you can do the pineapple. And open it slowly from the top. Being a little stubborn. Do you need some help? Okay, that's all right. It's always good to ask for. Yeah, there you go. It's a little harder. I agree. There we go. Let's pour that on in. Mhm. All right. Let's move the strainer bowl out of the way, please. Thank you. All right. And now we need 1 purple cup of grapes. I set my purple cup over here. Excuse me. Thank you for stirring that up. Thank you. All right. Now, you're doing a good job. Yes. All right, we're going to put the grapes in. You could put the grapes in whole, or you may want to cut them if they're those super large grapes. You may want to cut them in half. So we need to put 1 purple cup of grapes in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd say 10 grapes did it. There we go, 10 grapes. All right. Now we're going to use an apple slicer, and we're going to slice our apple, and then we're going to cut it into bite-sized pieces. A small apple will work because we're not going to use the whole apple. We're just going to use a few slices of the apple. Wow, that is a juicy apple. Yeah. Set that out of the way. Yep, move the core out of the way. You can put it over there in the strainer bowl. Yes, please. Now, you can do this 2 ways. You can use your kitchen cutter, and you can chop up your apple that way. You want to help cut? Or you may use a knife. Now, you have to gently. Just kind of roll it. There you go. So this one, you're right to the very edge. Let's do that one. Watch your fingers. Slowly. There you go. And 1 more piece, please. Go. And now we're almost to the end. So we are going to now put in the green spoon of pecans. If you have a nut allergy, you can leave these out. It's optional. And I like to buy pecan chips at the store versus pecan pieces because they're so much smaller. Gently, gently. All right. Now the next 2 ingredients, you can put the yogurt in there if you would like to. All right, you want to put yogurt in? The one at the back behind that. Yes, please. We're going to be adding yogurt. Another one.
Terri, this is Rachel. I have a question. Does the shelf life change when you add the yogurt in, or does it still stay good for about the same amount of time?
It still will stay good for about 3 days. I've never had it last that long in our own kitchen because we make it in such small amounts. Okay.
Okay, great. That's what I was wondering. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And once again, for dairy-free, I am using coconut yogurt here, but I'm using the plain. You could also use a vanilla yogurt. Let's put that back. I want to stir this up real quick. Yeah, put it back. I want to do a quick stir. Yeah, I do. Oh, it's not hot. It's just I wanted to stir it. There we go. All right. There we go. The last ingredient is marshmallows, and I am not putting marshmallows in my particular. I know, darn, but no marshmallows today. All right, can you give it one more stir, please? That is looking very, very yummy. Right here. There you go. Let's show it off. All right. I'm going to get out the small dish. Yeah. Because I want to show what a serving size might look like. Yes, if you get the tuna out, that'd be great. So if you think about this cup, okay, mixed up, I'm using about the same amount of fruit and just putting it into the container.